Hello everyone, welcome to New House Daily, where I take a look at every single house that's come on the market in Los Angeles County, and I give you my favorite. So today I looked through 55 houses that came on the market, and I narrowed it down to 3042 Hermosa Avenue in La Crescenta. Okay, so from the outside, you might be thinking, Cam, it's cute, it's nice, it's got decent curb appeal, but what's so special about this? I mean, from the exterior, not too much, and I'm okay with that. Obviously, you guys have seen the inside, so you know that there's some really interesting things about the house. But, you know, from the exterior, it's fine. I mean, I don't love the color, but the white trim is nice. I like the bay window. You get the brick from the fireplace up front, big lawn in front. So it's cute from the curb. And I almost glossed over this, but I wanted to dive into this specifically because what's on the inside, but a little bit about La Crescenta too. So La Crescenta is this interesting, a little pocket up in the foothills. It's right next to its big brother, La Cañada, and it gets overshadowed a lot because La Cañada is, gorgeous and fantastic schools, some of the best in Southern California, and the prices in La Cañada obviously reflect that too. So sometimes people forget about the neighbor just to the west in La Crescenta, also in the foothills. So you get tons of mountain views, and you get admittedly not as good as schools, but pretty darn close. So this is what I don't know how people miss this a lot, because Rosemont Middle School and Crescenta Valley High, they're both 9 out of 10 on great schools. You've got some 10 out of 10 great schools in La Cañada. You got some 10 out of 10 great schools in San Marino. You got some 10 out of 10 great schools in South Pasadena, but these are right behind it, award-winning schools. The elementary school, 7 out of 10. But generally speaking, like for the price point, pretty darn good school district. And you also get like a really nice, just well-balanced family home here on Hermosa Avenue. It's 3-bed, 2-bath, so it kind of about a little over 1,500 square feet. So it kind of ticks that like perfect middle ground. It kind of works for a lot of different people. It can work for a family. It can work for people that just want a little bit more. It just hits that. It's just a very well-rounded 1,500 square feet. That's just like bread and butter for Southern California. Now, if this home didn't really offer much more than that, I'd say, whatever. It's a cute house in La Crescenta, fine, whatever. It's not anything special. But as you go to the inside, there's a few things that I really like about it. I mean, one, let's be honest. Me personally, all the carpet's got to go immediately. I'm really curious to see. I'm always, you never know what's underneath it. Maybe you've got hardwood floors. I don't know. Sometimes you have concrete. You can polish the concrete. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that really works for that house. If there's nothing else under the carpet, probably just extend the flooring that's currently in there. But as you walk in, what a cool little geometric fireplace. That's not something that you would see typically in like a traditional style home like this. Like as soon as I saw that fireplace, I was like, that kind of harkens back to like some Spanish style homes as well. You kind of got the brick archway over it, and it's just architecturally interesting, and I didn't expect to find that. I like the track lighting. I think the track lighting works. Some people hate track lighting. I think it works because I think it's like nice and modern. and then you kind of get to the kitchen and you got this pop of yellow and blue throughout the whole thing. I really like it. You got the vintage dishwasher in there too. Like you got the light coming in from the skylight. Like it's cool. It's different. Like it's just something that I didn't really expect to see. I didn't expect to see the little breakfast nook as well with the wood paneling. That's it's painted over white. I think that works. I think that keeps it nice and bright. You kind of got the little hanging light there. It's pretty cool. And then you go into this like dining room area and you've just got these big horizontal beams that just you can see all the knots in the wood. You've got these like brass or maybe gold track lighting in there too, kind of has this vintage look. I really like it. I mean, again, the carpet's gotta go. It's gotta go. But it's really cool. Like I just from the outside of this house, like, it's not the most interesting facade, and then boom, there's like there's really cool stuff inside. There's some recessed lighting throughout the house, so probably need to kind of smooth over the ceilings in a couple of areas. Then you come to the bathroom. We talked about vanity lights yesterday. You've got boom, the trifecta, 3 vanity lights, 1 on the top, 2 on the sides. It's cool. It totally has that vintage vibe. I actually like the tiles in the shower and the bathtub. They're a little kind of brown, but they actually, I don't know. I think they work. I don't think they feel super dated. I kind of like that. The rest of the house just, again, kind of hits really nice, basic, by the books, super usable. The backyard space, I don't know. I'd have to kind of visit the house in person to see what this is like. I wish there probably wasn't the fence there, but it also means like, if the dog wants to go back and run around in the backyard, everything is completely fenced in, a little bit more private. It's really blank in the photos. I'd love to see somebody like put some string lights out, get some greenery. There's a little barbecue there. You could be a really, really nice area to entertain. And the surprises don't stop there. So you go back to the garage. Garage is big, drive into the back of the property. And then boom, there's like this huge bonus room in the back out of nowhere. Skylights in there. It already has AC. At the moment, that would be an easy ADU conversion if you did want to turn it into a little bit of a rental property. I think it just works really well as like kind of like a game room back there. Set up for kind of like a man cave if you wanted to go that route. Like foosball and pool back there. I think that's awesome. And, again, just like, I don't know, it hits it right by the numbers. It's not a crazy price point at $850. I mean, a lot of other places in LA, you're not going to be able to get the 3-2, 1,500 square feet in that school district at that price point. If people haven't been up there, it's really pretty in La Crescenta. There's 2 pockets of La Crescenta that I really like that are kind of, one of them's north of the freeway, north of the 210. So as you kind of get further north into the foothills, those are really, really pretty. And then this one is actually, close to the freeway is less nice in either direction, but this one is further south, close to like kind of the Henderson Canyon area. I would bet you there's actually some great streets to just walk and hike. And honestly, at the price point, I really like it. So like if it's somebody that's like, hey, down the line, I really want to put my kids in a great school district, but I don't have a couple $1 million to spend on the best. This is right up there. I wish more people knew about La Crescenta. I really like it up there. So that is why 3042 Hermosa Avenue is my pick for New House Daily. This is my favorite house that came on the market today. If this is something that you're interested in, if there's something that somebody that's looking, I would love the referral. I know this is kind of a weird time in the middle of coronavirus, but I just want to remind people, like, with proper safety procedures, we're still able to go see property. In fact, I had 2 showings yesterday. I have 4 showings, or 4 or 5. I think 5. Ultimately, if I hear back, 5 showings today. So things are still happening. Obviously, everybody's staying safe with masks, with gloves, sanitizer and all that kind of stuff. But I would love to hear from you guys. If you see this video and you're like, I know somebody who's totally, probably within the next couple of months be looking, I would love to connect with them. Sadly, at the moment, we can't do my favorite thing, which is go to coffee and sit down and actually answer all the questions in person. It's kind of a bummer, but happy to do a FaceTime or a Zoom or something like that. And coffee is owed. It's on me in the future. So there you go. That's my pick today. I think this is a really cool house. So thanks for listening.